This week we're going to highlight the latest crop condition ratings and progress from the USDA. We're also going to take a look at the updated weather forecast moving into the last half of August and wrap things up looking at ongoing concerns about weak export demand. Hi, this is Brian Basting with Advanced Trading. Let's talk about the corn market. We moved into the last half of August here, and right now this corn market is breaking hard to the downside. Let's start out this week taking a look at updated crop condition ratings and progress from the USDA. Now, one of the reasons why the market is breaking hard to the downside here is the improvement in crop condition ratings. Notice that the good to excellent now is at 59%. That's up 2 percentage points from last week, and it's actually above last year. Last year at this time was 57%. Notice all those green circles across the heart of the Corn Belt. The only states, in fact, the major producing states that were down compared to last week were Iowa, Kansas, and Texas. Nebraska was unchanged. All those other states improved in terms of good to excellent ratings. Let's now take a look at our aggregate crop condition index. And this is important. That crop condition index as late as June 25th was deteriorating. But notice in 6 of the last 7 weeks we've seen some improvement in that crop index. And it is now above last year, and it is above 2019, although still below all the other years shown. Looking now at crop progress, U.S. corn in the dough stage is 65% here in mid-August. Over the next 2 weeks, approximately 24% of the corn goes into the dough stage, which would put us near 90% here, moving into that last week of August. Of course, crop maturity this time of year is directly tied to the weather. Let's take a look at short-term weather trends. Our slides this week, as usual, are courtesy of T-storm weather. We're starting out looking at a big change coming in the weather here this weekend. A heat wave is starting here Friday through Sunday of this weekend, moving up from the southwest all the way into the Midwest there. Looking at quantifying that heat wave here, we're looking at 8 to 14 degrees above normal across that entire area highlighted there. Again, approximately for 5 to 7 days. So again, starting this weekend, it's going to get quite warm. What about precip? Moving on now, looking at a few T-storm thunderstorms developing here, starting later this week on Friday and continuing into next week. Most of that will be in the northern area. Now there is relief on the horizon there as we look to next week, however. Looking at that August 24th to the 26th time period, cooler weather comes in from the north and is going to break the heat wave at this point, is what the forecast is saying. Let's quantify precip now over the next 2 weeks. Now, precip here is quite dry, driest map we've seen all summer here. Looking at all that entire area of the Midwest will be dry at the next 2 weeks, taking us to the end of August. Let's switch gears briefly now and look at the demand side, specifically looking at unshipped export sales of corn. We looked at this slide, but it bears repeating here as we wrap up the old crop year at the end of the month, that we're looking at the second lowest total of unshipped sales, that's combined old and new crop, as of the first week in August. So very weak export demand at this moment. Let's wrap things up this week looking at long-term trends in December corn futures. Now, December corn, as I highlighted at the beginning, is really breaking hard here as we tape on Tuesday. It's actually now below 480 a bushel, is near 480 a bushel. Earlier in this week, we continue to strongly encourage you to work closely with your trusted risk management advisor to defend your balance sheet and manage your risk management positions. Now, if you'd like more information, please feel free to contact us at 800-664-2321. We'll put you in contact with one of our risk management consultants who'll be happy to visit with you at your convenience. And remember, we upload every Wednesday. Make sure to subscribe to our channel and never miss an upload. Thanks a lot. Have a good week.